The association of myth as false was alien to the ancient Greeks. To them, mythos, meaning myth, was a traditional story typically chronicled by someone in authority. From authority, there is ethos, a merit attributed to the bards and leaders, one perhaps that linked their authority and power to that of the gods. To the classical Greeks, myth was a combination of religion, history, and ancient science. For most, it was the epicenter of their cities and their lifestyle. The Greeks integrated the myths to emphasize crucial facets of their society, and indeed, they are reflected within the stories. In order to comprehend the myths, we must first illustrate perspective, namely time and space. The modern meaning of ancient Greece existed from approximately 750 to 399 BCE. Spatially, geography of the myths extended among modern-day Greece, parts of Italy, and Asia Minor. The geography was fundamental within the myths. The mountains, rivers, and islands of Greece formed the basis of the setting. The classical Greeks didn't simply invent their mythology, rather it was taken from those before them, the Minoan and Mycenaean civilizations. These civilizations existed during the Bronze and Iron Ages, which is when the myths themselves were said to have occurred, from 2200 to 700 BCE. The eldest myths originated with the Minoan civilization, the predecessor to the Mycenaean civilization. Based on the island of Crete, the Minoans were named for the legendary king Minos. The Mycenaeans, on the other hand, were centered around the southern Greek mainland, including the famous city of Troy. They were named for the home of Agamemnon, who was the Greek commander of the Trojan War, located in Mycenae. Indeed, both civilizations built their cities around religious practices. Look no further than their grand palaces and temples to see the sheer influence of the gods on their lives. It was from these two civilizations that the myths were recycled and revitalized with the classical Greeks. The greatest myths did not take place during classical Greece. Instead, they were ancient, stories taken from the civilizations whom the Greeks themselves succeeded. So next time you wonder where the myths come from, remember who came first.